Well, the Capital City PrideFest is just 3 days away. Iowa's largest LGBTQ festival lost between $60,000 to $70,000 in corporate sponsorship compared to last year. Now, for context, it's about 10% of PrideFest's budget. Local 5's Alex Fulton looked into why this is happening and how organizers are adapting.
Stephanie, I compared this year's sponsor page to last year's PrideFest guidebook and found that 17 previous sponsors aren't returning this year.
We did see this coming to some extent with what was happening politically.
Capital City Pride Executive Director Wes Mullins says new sponsors and individual donors made up for the loss of thousands of dollars.
So we host an annual gala on the second-ish weekend of March each year. And that was our most successful gala ever. And people were partly doing that because they were seeing some of the attacks on diversity, equity, and inclusion.
That means nothing is being scaled back for this year's Pride Fest.
To us, it's not an acceptable thing to just say, well, sorry, we didn't get the money. We need to provide these programs for the families that depend on it.
Mullins says it's hard to pinpoint exactly why previous sponsors chose not to support this time around.
They often can't tell me everything about what's happening because they want to support and sponsor, but sometimes it will be stopped by higher leadership within the organizations.
Some organizations that pulled out financially are still contributing by providing volunteers to help run the festival.
In some ways, I think this is an opportunity to be a cup half empty or a cup half full person. And for me, there's no value in being half empty. I'm going to be half full every time.
Mullins promises that Pride Fest will still be what the community has come to expect and then some.
Our kids zone is larger than it's ever been, as well as our teen zone. There's going to be a full day of programming in both, unlike we've ever seen before.
I asked Mullins if he expects more sponsors to pull out of future Pride Fests. He told me he doesn't want to think too far ahead, but we'll be watching to see what happens. In the East Village, Alex Fulton, Local 5 News.
And for full transparency, we do want to note that Local 5 is one of the sponsors of this year's Pride Fest.